It is very disappointing that I have to make this video, but unfortunately I have to cancel the Ratchet and Clank stream series because of this. Whenever I try to progress in a Crack in Time story, I get to Nefarious' space station and I'm stuck on this loading screen. I left it for half an hour last night, it didn't load. I left it for 10 minutes on stream, it never loaded. I tried uninstalling the game, deleting the save data, and making a backup of it, copying it back on, deleting everything to do with the game off the console, reinstalling it. It just didn't work. It just won't let me progress past this point. I even tried going back to a much older save and then playing back through the game up to this point. Nothing. Can't progress anymore. The only thing I'm not able to do is try it on another system because I don't have another PS3. So unfortunately, we cannot progress any further with Ratchet and Clank: A Crack in Time, and because of that, there's no real point in going on and doing Into the Nexus either. So I'm going to talk about a few things. Here is Resogun. This is one of my favorite PS4 games. I love arcade shooters, and this is a great one. And I just thought I'd play this for a few minutes while I talk about some things. So, replacing Ratchet and Clank next week, I'm going to be playing Halo 2. I'm going to do Halo 2 Anniversary on Xbox One. I'm going to do that in 1080p, 60 FPS, just like you're seeing Resogun right now. You should be able to tell if you full screen this on like a big monitor, a TV, or your laptop or whatever. You should be able to tell that this is a really high quality recording you're looking at of Resogun right now. And what I've done is I've been testing 1080p 60 FPS recordings for a few days now, because that's what Shadow of the Colossus on PS4 is going to be as well. And I want to still stream at the normal 8,000 bitrate that I normally do. That's what this would look like right here. So if you're looking at the screen right now, I just did a wipe transition. This is what Resogun, if I was streaming it, would look like. I think that's fine for when you're watching it on stream. I think that's great. But then I also want to record much higher definition, sharper images for the archive channel on YouTube, where you're watching this now, which is why you're seeing this quality, which is of course Resogun, much higher bitrate. And I think because there's so much happening on this game, so much being shot, so much explosions and everything, I feel like you need the higher bitrate for this game. So that's why I tested it on this game. I'll probably turn the bitrate down for my recordings of Halo 2 and Shadow of the Colossus on PS4, because I don't think I'll need this high, because this is recorded at I think 60,000 bitrate, which is insane. And the file size is huge for just this Resogun recording, but I'll probably turn that down to somewhere in the 20,000 bitrate range, maybe 25,000, just so we've got a nice clear image of these games. Because the issue with the recordings on the YouTube channel is they're just blurry. There's like a muddiness to them. They're not super sharp. They're not the images I'm seeing. They're a much more compressed version of that, and that's because of how they're encoded to be streamed. And I think that's fine for when you're watching something live. I mean, it means that my internet isn't being eaten up. And anyway, Twitch suggests between 6,000 and 8,000 anyway, for like a high quality 1080p stream. So I kind of stick with what they say. So that's why I've decided to do this. But yeah, I hope this looks good to you. I hope you're excited that Halo 2 is going to happen so soon. I hope you're not too upset about Ratchet and Clank being cancelled. It is a real shame because I was super enjoying that series. It was so much fun. We are going to be fully focusing on Akami pretty soon as well. Akami's going to go kind of full-time on the stream and on the YouTube channel here for a while. So, when that happens, don't fret, because as soon as, February 6th, I think it is, when Shadow of the Colossus comes out, that'll happen, and then we'll be hitting Variety straight after that with Wind Waker and Dead Space. Not long until that happens, but thank you so much for watching. This has been very long. Hopefully, if this Resogun video goes on for any longer, I'll just leave it running if you want to keep watching me be mediocre at the game, which is pretty much what I am. I don't die in this playthrough, this session, which is often. I used to be good at Resogun. I don't want to put this out there. I'm not great anymore. I used to be good. This footage kind of shows some of the goodness in there, but it still shows how mediocre I am at it. I might stream it one day, but not right now. Right now we're going to be focusing on Akami HD and Halo 2. And yeah, it's going to be Halo 2 Anniversary, which is a really good revamp of Halo 2 if you haven't seen it before, and it has some of the greatest CGI cutscenes. And I can talk a lot about Halo 2. There's a lot of really cool little tidbits and information I can give you about the making of that. And I played Halo 1 already on the channel and on stream, so you know, why not carry on the series of one of my favorite FPS shooters. That would be a first-person shooter ever. First-person shooter. Is that why you shoot for other first-person shooters? It's like the enemies are like Doom and Quake and Half-Life and Call of Duty and Battlefield, and you're shooting them like the game cases walking around. That's a terrible game idea. Don't ever make that. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Again, it is very sad about Ratchet and Clank having to be cancelled, but hopefully you understand because of that loading issue. Can't get past it. Read other people online having the issue. Can't get past it. Literally, it's just a stone wall that I can't get past. So unfortunately, that is done. If at any point I can fix it, I will. Of course, I will continue that series. But until tomorrow, when we're back with Akami HD, thank you all so much for watching, and see you all then. Goodbye!